themselves at risk. I just want to let you know that, no, excuse me, you said a lot of strong statements, all right? And for all of us, maybe everybody thinks that we kowtow to the police commissioner, we don't. A lot of times we do have our questions and we do have our concerns, and we meet with him in private, because this is the way that we do it. We're not going to have public arguments with him, but I'll tell you right now, even with the incident of George Floyd, certain community leaders that were black reached out to me because they needed to meet with him to be able to discuss with him any events that may unfold. I called him up in a matter of 10 minutes. He responded to me. We set the meeting up with these very important leaders, okay? So that their voices and their concerns could be heard. He did not say, I know better than you people. He said, what he said to them was,
you people's a bad word, but
I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Right. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. But I just want you to know that.
But I know. It was wrong saying that. But what I'm saying though is that what he said was that he works with the community, all right? There are mistakes that are going to be made, and yes, and every single person here does not like bad cops that do murder people, innocent lives, okay? And I'll tell you that. But what I'm saying is, we are trying our best. We started with this police reform, yes, for whatever reason it came out, but we're following it. We're complying with the law. We're doing the best. We got this data, but I am telling you right now, we are going to watch this. We are going to monitor this. We have taken the comments and the concerns that all of you have brought to us. We don't turn a deaf ear. Maybe we didn't incorporate everything that the People's Plan wanted, but we did make some changes into the plan that the police commissioner gave to us last year to incorporate some of the changes, and we said that we will keep this as a living document, so if any other changes need to be made, we are willing to make it so that we know that our residents feel that they're safe and they're well protected in their community, because Nassau County is a damn good place to live. Thank you.
And I appreciate that, Mrs. Ford. I think that, yes, Nassau County is a great place to live, but don't slow drip the process. That's what we're asking. Just don't slow drip it. And yes, the black and brown leaders came to you and you called Commissioner Ryder. Yes, but what about the white leaders? They're not complaining about brutality. It is the black and brown leaders who are complaining about brutality. That's what I want you to remember. That's what we're trying to say to you. We're not coming hostile. Mr. Ryder, I don't think I was hostile at one time to you, and I will address that because I like you. Hey, I'm law enforcement. My mother, my family, I was raised by cops. But enough's enough on both sides. I can't get my communities in check if law enforcement still wants to be unruly. It has to be done together. And the only way together is you guys have to move first because the community is not moving anymore. They're going in a direction that's just not going to be favorable. They want you guys to show that you can bend a knee, you can be cooperative, and that you don't have to be hostile. You can be caring, kind.
Exactly.
That's all we're asking.
And that's what we have, like the police commissioner has a community, civilian community, police force, and then we also have these points of light. We go into the communities, and I agree with you. Everybody has to, we're in this together, okay? We are all in this together. We all get sad when innocent people are killed. Every single
one. On both
one
sides. On both sides. On both sides. It is a tragedy when an officer loses their life. It is a tragedy when a civilian loses their life. But then I use the caveat of what I've spoken to many leaders of your statute and higher that says law enforcement signs a contract that says they might not survive on their shift. They might not come home on their shift. But me as a civilian, I don't sign something when I leave my house. I don't say I might get shot by a cop today.
Well, I just want to say something. I mean, honestly, as somebody who's a child of a law enforcement and people in law, and I'm not going to belabor this because we have to end.
Of course.
We have to go. But my son is a New York City police officer, and I don't think he signed anything stating that he knows that he may not come to the end of the shift.
There's a caveat.
But what it is that they are willing, these officers are willing to put themselves in harm's way to protect the rest of us. And that's the one thing that we have to remember. Those two officers right now, it's a touchy subject, so we're gonna end it here. That, that legislative Lodge is gonna go in to Officer Rivera's wake at St. Patrick's. Those two officers, 22-year-old kid.
Yes,
I'm sure they never expected, walking down that hallway, that somebody was gonna all of a sudden pull out a gun and shoot him in the head, okay? And God bless his family that they have to deal with it. The same thing with Officer Mora, all right? So let us remember this. I understand what you're saying, I'm not going to argue, but I'm very passionate about this. That yes, we all have to work together within our communities and outside our communities. We all have to be aware of everything. just as, you know, I mean, Susan Gutter and I don't always agree on everything, but I'll tell you right now, I will listen to what she has to say, and I will answer her questions, and I will try to work with her as the best that I can. I know Julie, I respect Julie. You know, I'm not transgender, I'm not gay, but I'll tell you right now, I'm very sensitive to the community, and we want to make sure. In the cases of domestic violence, I don't care, whatever you throw at us, we're here to work with the communities and work with our police departments, and let's leave it at that.
Do you think that the legislature could help with incentivizing maybe for police enforcement for the black and brown community to get more residents of Nassau County to become law enforcement for Nassau County? Can the legislature incentivize it some way, with somehow? Can you guys change the law for Nassau County to incentivize it? That's what I'm asking.
All we're doing is we're looking to see if we can go into the communities and try to get it, whether or not it's in Uniondale or Elmont.
Because if you do,
even in the city
Mr.
of Long
Ryder,
Beach.
I will hold hands with you and walk into any district and help you get recruits.
Yes, we need to have a diverse police force, and we are working on this. And I have to.
You have to incentivize
Mr. Ryder. We will. Okay, thank you. Legislator Freddie, you can have the final word, and then we'll finish.
Just a question for Commissioner Ryder. Commissioner Ryder, in the last 2+ years, or is it 2 years since COVID has started, how many unarmed civilians in Nassau County have been shot and/or killed by a Nassau County police officer?
0.
Thank you.
Could you tell me in the last 20 years how many happened?
0.
Thank you.
Commissioner Ryder, thank you very much, and I thank everybody who's here. And as I stated, this will be something that we will continue to work with, and we'll do our best to.
Can I just thank you for this, and for your patience, and for allowing us to speak afterwards? So I just want to thank you so much. I did. I asked for it and I got it. So I appreciate it because it was a good give and take. So thank you so much for this format.
It's good to have a good discussion, even in argument.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you very much.